Hello, 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 everyone. I hope you can hear me okay. Here it is, Monday, the 6th of February, 2023. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having as great a day as I am. And you know what? I get up in the morning and I say to myself, what kind of day am I going to have? And I tell myself it's going to be spectacular. It's a good way to start. It can only go downhill from there. And I look forward to going up. So, hey, it's how we look at things, correct? So that's me. That's me. Hey, another thing I was over the weekend, even for the last couple of weeks. I know obviously I get a lot of emails and people asking me stuff and talking to me and pointing out and Marty, look at this, Marty, hear this, Marty, and obviously, I mean, you know that I would have to. A lot of us do. I'm not that unique. The difference is what I've always said from the beginning, since I was a young guy, really, is I don't believe in trying to convince, talk into it. It doesn't. It's never worked for me. And I look back in history and a lot of people that were very very influential, like very like their name and you'll know it for hundreds of years and in some cases a couple thousand years, okay? And because of what they've done and how influential they were. But none of them tried to convince. It was more of here's how I feel. They either guided or they directed and people said, I feel that way. I'm going with you. Okay? Because if you try to focus on getting that person or those people or that group to understand where you're coming from. Sometimes it's just not going to happen. And a lot of time could be wasted when you should actually be sharing information and guiding people that believe and have the same thoughts as you do. Now, obviously, you have to go out and find out who those people are, which we did, and I'm passive for in my case 4 years. And I met a lot of friends, and I found a lot of people that I just absolutely adore. Why? We have a lot in common. Family. We want the best for people. We want to bless people when we can, and we have a positive outlook. And none of us. I don't have to go to your home. I don't have to be with you. None of us have a perfect life. We have bad things happen. Bad things happen to good people. Look in history. But what I want to say is people are really quick to evaluate situations and people and items and businesses and why somebody and what it should be and why isn't it. But let's look at something. What was your opinion? What was your opinion if you could talk to your great 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 grandfather or grandmother? What was their opinion when they were watching Edison create the light bulb and it didn't work out 1,000 times? What did they say in their little group? I'm going to tell you what they said. Nothing, because they didn't see it. They saw the end results. And I can tell you this, anybody that has a light bulb is pretty happy. Okay? Lighting a house, a highway, lights for a car, it changed the world dramatically. Dramatically. But nobody was there while it was happening. We heard in history that he found 1,000 ways not to do it. That's how he looked at it. That's a positive outlook on a great result, on a great outcome. Positive outlook on a great outcome. Not what happened, because his journey sucked. His journey sucked. Go look in history. It's not my opinion. Now, this was all written down probably after the fact. I'm sure he took a journal, obviously, and then put it together. And now we know history. I got another question. Let's move up a little bit. Let's go to Microsoft. When we were in the meeting with Microsoft and everybody was watching on on a conference call as they were putting together Microsoft, the program for computers. What was your opinion as they were trying to put this together? Your opinion was zero because you didn't see them putting it together. You saw the end results. So you go, they're masters. Let me tell you a story. It was very successful, still is. Microsoft's a very successful. It's one of the biggest success stories of the world. Guarantee. I didn't have to be at the table. I didn't have to be in the conference room. I didn't have to be in the meetings. There was some bad, bad days. Way more than they would like to tell us. I heard that he would freak out. I heard he lost his mind when things weren't perfect. Not not a super nice guy when things weren't right. Talking about Bill Gates. Now we see Bill Gates, his legs crossed. He's very polite, very poised. We saw him after the fact. A big plus for a company like that. Let's look at Apple. When we were in the meeting, all of us were invited to the meeting to watch them create the first iPhone. What was your result? What was your feelings? Now I got a question. Do any of you think they all put their little pieces in? They all the minds got together and they connected everything and they hit a button and they said, "This is perfect. Go put it in the store." Just a question. You think that happened? Or do you think blood, sweat, and tears and probably people got fired? Do you think they were screaming and yelling and nasty and, oh my God, what is going on? This doesn't work. Why? A lot of little gadgets involved, right? What did the iPhone take away? Remember the little tom toms you put on your desk and tell you where you were? You could do it with a phone. It's a computer. It's a television set. You can watch a movie on it. You think all those little intertwined things where they got together, they had a meeting, and in 1 year they got it all together. They clicked the button and said, "That's freaking perfect. I'll see you guys on Monday. Let's put it in the stores Tuesday." Okay, see ya. Come on, come on. We got to open our minds to really understand what we're part of. The plus and the negative, the pros and cons of unpassive. To me, the pros are it's going to change more lives than any other company or any other business ever in the history of mankind. My opinion. Now, there's going to be people say, "Oh, he's an idiot. He's that." That's okay. That's okay. Doesn't change what I think and what I believe from what I see. Okay. The cons. They're building this masterpiece in front of the public. So they're seeing the sweat. They're seeing the little wrinkles here and there. And you have everybody, all the judges, all the people that fine tooth comb. Oh, look what happened. Oh, this happened. Oh, this, oh, can you believe it? They can't what? Look at, come on, come on. If half of the people didn't take proprietary information and put it out on YouTube and all these places, most people that don't understand the process of testing They wouldn't see it and it wouldn't matter because the customer would see it when it's done, absolutely done. And they would say, what a magnificent program, what a magnificent platform. The potential of this platform is mind boggling, but it's out in the open. And everybody that you hear, if they have something to say or they have an opinion, probably hasn't even built a model airplane in their life. So my opinion, I'm not trying to be nasty. I could give a crap what somebody thinks. And I'm not going to try to convince them to think something different. People that know and see where we've been, see what the company has done, see how far we have advanced. I'm not going to mention here's another company. Conference company. We know them well. First year, 15 total people could be on the conference. That's it. 15. I think they hit 1,000 a year later. I'm just saying, and that's history. We read about it. We didn't see it. Why didn't we see it? Wasn't laid out on a buffet in front of the world. Nothing, nothing great is easy, smells good, looks good, and just folds out into this beautiful picture. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. The best things in life are the hardest to get. The best things in life are the hardest to get. If you could kick over a rock and get gold, wouldn't you do it? No, people mine and mine and mine, and they get a speck that big and they're jumping up and down, working hard to get it. That one little chunk of gold. We are on a gold mine. Am I going to try to convince people? No, I can't. As said to me a long time ago in the beginning, cream will rise to the top. Listen, I understand people say, look, I'm going to go do something else and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Mike Ellis, who I respect as much as any man on the planet, went back to work. He had to. Did an email, did a video on it. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. He didn't go out to another MLM or a company that you need to recruit for Mike to make money. Why? Because Mike might be able to do it, and Mike would make money, but the people he brought in wouldn't. Weren't we all there already? What is the definition of insanity? Going back to a shiny object so you can make real quick money that you couldn't anyway? And if you did, you happen to get in first, all the people you invite later won't? Come on, be smart. If you want to do it, though, do it. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say something to you. Do it. I've seen all the emails. I'm doing this. It's about me. I need to take care of myself. Okay. But the truth is, if it's about you and you're taking care of yourself, don't drag anybody with you. That's all I'm saying. If you got to go back to work, go back to work. Passive isn't, it's not unemployment. It's a business opportunity. It's not ready yet. And we test in the open and we get evaluated in the open. Nobody's going to wait and say this is what the outcome was, which we should be doing, because everybody sees it. What I saw was a masterpiece Saturday. Almost 5,000 people. Yeah. And what, second attempt? 5,000? Anyway, if people want to do that, that's okay. But my God, be careful. Be careful. We're all here because why? We don't like the industry. That's why. Calastro Vassi, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want people to think. That's all. You will not hear me come on and try to convince you. I'm not going to do it. I refuse to do it. I got people pointing, look at this, look at her, look at him. I don't, whatever. Go ahead. We're way too far down the road to say, don't do that. Don't, you're full grown adults. Do it. Just do it. But I'm telling you, in the long run, unless something happened where some marketing fairy showed up at night and hit you with a magic wand, you don't know anymore and you can't do any more than you did before you came in on passive. I'm just trying to save you the time of not going through that again. I understand there's people that need money. Are you kidding? Of course I understand it. Anyway, be smart. Love y'all. What I have written here, another exciting week ahead. We're scheduled so far to do another test with uh O Connect. I love being part of it. I hope you do too. We should be. We should be. And be careful if you do try to convince somebody into going something that isn't unpassive, that the outcome what it might be. And if you're inviting people, just this is just a heads up. If you're inviting people to a business or an opportunity other than unpassive, and you're inviting people that you did not know before unpassive, that's cross recruiting. And you can look around and say, oh, I'm not doing it. The company knows. And I just wouldn't do it. That's my opinion. But if you want to do it, c'est la vie, or whatever they call it. Anyway, besides that, if you notice a lot of new videos coming out with Unpassive, check them out. They are amazing. And they're short. So get your if you're into the next phase where you do want to share this, look at the next phase where you can say, that's cool, because they do everything really short. They say a lot in a very short amount of time. It's very, very cool. And check out your history on businesses, the ones you love, the products you use that you absolutely love, couldn't live without. They weren't made with a light switch. It wasn't a magic wand. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Anyway, love y'all. I hope I didn't bore you. Seems like one of your streams is having difficulty. Ooh, I hope not. 480 people here. Thank you very much. I want to say hello to everyone. Thank you again for coming here. Uh, wow, this thing is delayed. Well, I can't even go by that. That's huge. Okay, let me go back and I'm going to say a couple highs, couple howdies, and then I'm going to let this go. How long have I been going? Not very long, I don't think. 20 minutes. Man, I can't believe I talked that much in 20 minutes. But anyway, let me say some howdies. Why does it keep switching to live chat? Okay, Michael Klaus, thanks for coming. You're always here. I appreciate it. Elsie Patch, hello. Fiona V. Coach is in the house. Prablin Paul Duke. Who is this? George Lakakamwa. Welcome. Casey Zebenbergen. Hello. Downtown, the one and only Cynthia Brown, victory number one, is in the house. And Kylie, hello. Holly, the one and only Bug Phillips, is here. MD Abdullah, welcome. Gifty with the magical smile. Hello, Gifty. Pretty Hendry. Hello. Bill, the extraordinaire, one and only, behind the scenes, master of all masters, master of disaster, Bill Must is in the house. We have Karina Lance. If I don't say hello to Karina, I'm in trouble. I love you too, Karina. Sherry Dershaway. Hi, Energizer Lynn and Rob. Thank you for the every night talk. Yes, thank you very much. Myra Aquino is in the house. Thank you for everything you do. They're here? Oh boy. Somebody's coming here, so I gotta go quick, guys. It's gonna get loud. Patricia Parent, love you. You know that. You're amazing. Let me go. Let me go. Wait, babyface grandma. Of course, you're part of the furniture. Ugh, that doesn't sound very nice, does it? You know what I mean. Uh, you're a love chair. How's that? Pitmata, hello. Tim Leprechaun Dylan, haven't seen you for a while. Rob Gorman with Lynn Nakamoto with the Rob Lynn Show on every midnight Eastern Standard Time. The one and only Listra. I'm sure her sister Gemma's here. She usually is. If I don't see her, hello anyway. Jane Helms, the one and only. Thank you, Jane. Doma, Big John White, keeping it high and tight with wisdom unbelievable. Would you guys like to see Jacob? He's coming in. He hasn't been with us for a couple days. Would you like to see him say yes? And I'll wait 30 seconds from the walk in the door. If not, I'm going. John White, Leonard, they're all talking to each other. Okay, I got some yeses. Okay, hold on. Wait, here's my little. Here he is. Come in and say hi. Here he is. Say hi. Ha ha! Say, blow him a kiss. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get thumbs up. Thumbs up. There we go. Say, in it to win it. Stop looking at your hand. That's yours. Yeah, that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you ready? All right, you gonna go play? All right. Oh, almost put him in the trash can again. Anyway, I'll see you all. Have a great day. Have a great, great, great day.